Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Silent Hunter 5. And where we last left off, we were successful in Scapa Flow, and on our way back from the coast of Britain, well, from up there and through the coast of Britain, we've come across, it says at least one, but I'm convinced there's more than one freighter, basically headed straight for us. So we're gonna go ahead with the Grey Wolf under, and like when I say they're headed right for us, they are headed right for us. So not necessarily the world's greatest position. You're definitely gonna want to get inside, Eater.
We have a task force inside. Bearing 3, 4, 5.
Current depth
to launch a torpedo raid.
Meters.
But
Shut down diesel engines.
you guys can see the amount of ships out here is exciting. So they are
Tube 2.
currently, that is not what I wanted to do at all. I wanted the map button. About 8.5 kilometers out. So, you know, like I say, one of the bad things about this is that we can't really reposition the way I want to, although I suppose if we did something like
New
this,
contact, merchant, moving slow, closing, bearing 336.
that is just not going to
long
work
range.
at all with the speed that we're going. Okay, reposition like that. Perfect. All right, big
All stop.
convoy coming right for us. That's what this game is all about. They are still a ways out though, so we're just gonna have to let them get a little bit closer. That's looking pretty good. Now, the problem, of course, is once one of these torpedoes blows up, then, you know, the convoy is going to get a little bit perturbed and start taking evasive maneuvers. So we want to pick a good target. I'm thinking that's a pretty good target. But I just want to make sure that there's nothing better out here. Like maybe something like that, which is probably the biggest ship out here? Maybe? Where were you? You were right there. So, we'll probably
Torpedo
put
depth set to 2
our
meters.
torpedoes to about, yeah, sure, 2 meters. Why not?
Closing tube.
And we'll do that across the
Torpedo
board.
depth set to 2 meters. Closing tube 2. Torpedo depth set to
There we
3
go.
meters.
Okay.
Closing tube
Hopefully
3.
that sticks.
Torpedo depth set to 3
Was that just
meters.
a rogue
Closing
wave
tube
that was coming
4.
by, or did I really see a ship that looked gigantic? No, it was just a rogue wave. Right, okay. Well, yeah, that blacked out ship is probably going to be our best bet. For one of them, might as well kick that up to speed numero 3.
Tracking new target.
Get a lock. Oh, come on.
Tracking new target.
There we
Firing
go.
Tube 1.
All right, let's swap over to tube 2. And you back up to high speed. And then there was, yeah, we'll take that guy.
Tracking new target.
Good.
Firing Tube 2.
Tube 2. These guys are further back,
Target marked.
so we'll try and keep the speed nice and low. And then how many torpedoes do we have? All right, that'll give us 4 more to keep and use as we desire. But I'm going to let those 3 torpedoes do their thing. And then we will see what we're going to go after that. So now this guy should be the first one to get hit, and it should be happening soonish. Right? There, okay, yeah, there's the torpedo coming in.
Torpedo impact.
Definitely a hit. That might even be a kill. Then we got this guy up over here. We're taking evasive maneuvers right away, which could be bad news bears for the torpedo, or it could be good news bears for the torpedo, because it is going to be turning into it, it looks like. Yep. So now it's just a matter of making sure it hits and it's not too low.
Torpedo impact.
It is not too low, but I would not say that that's particularly a great location to be hitting a convoy. Oh, we sliced the nose off one of them. Isn't that delectable? That torpedo might have promise, but we still have one more here. And I definitely want that blacked out big one. But we'll probably wait for that to get a little bit closer, if I'm honest. Closer's not necessarily a bad thing. And we might as well try and go for the one that might, you know, you might consider is making a beeline right for us.
New target. 2, 4, los.
Nobody wants to die by having a freighter run over us. We've been there before. We don't need to repeat that. We've learned lessons from Season 2. I hope.
Torpedo impact.
Oh! Man, I don't know if that was the ship we were even aiming at, but at this moment, I don't care. It's a good hit on some kind of weird-looking landing craft? I don't know, maybe some kind of fuel tanker? Never seen a ship like that before in my life. Of course, I live in a landlocked area of Canada, so take that with a whole grain of salt. If you keep your wiggles going, you may just dodge this. And I think you have successfully dodged it, which does concern me, because I don't want to get rammed. We're halfway to getting our tubes reloaded. We've really only hit 3 ships. We have sunk one. We might as well go check out what it is that we sunk. It is a North Sands type large freighter for 7,000 tons. That's not bad. I'll take 7,000 tons. But I wouldn't mind having more. So, I guess what we'll do is just let the tubes get reloaded and then loose another round, or maybe we'll hit the deck gun. I'm not entirely sure. Definitely want to keep an eye on any ships coming right for us, though. So I will be back when we got some tubes loaded and ready to use again. See you guys in a bit. So this guy here is getting really far too close for comfort. We're at about 700 meters already, and I'm convinced this guy just doesn't want me to live. So
set to 2 meters.
Let's get this tube reloaded. Let's actually, this time around, hit the torpedo microwave, which I've hit the button. The icon didn't show up, but I'm guessing it's working because reasons. And then we'll fire off that tube. Hopefully it gets the turn in quickly. There we go. And there shouldn't be really any dodging this. Well, now that I say that, I mean he's completely dodged it, so let's go deeper.
Dive.
Because like I say, we don't need to be rammed by one of these suckers again. It certainly looks like this guy's in an anti-submarine role, whereas everyone else is kind of chilling back. We can take care of these guys. I mean, we can take care of all of them. It's not that big of a concern.
Current depth 20 meters.
We'll probably want to get deeper than that. To 20 meters. I don't know. We should be clear now. Right? Like, I'm sure we are. So let's
Minimum speed ahead.
start
Current
the
depth
speed
3,
going.
0 meters.
Yeah, we don't need to go
New depth 3, 1 meters.
below 30. Because we will have to get back up periscope depth. Actually, probably once we get past this ship. I'm in cheaty view for quite a lot today. Probably when we get past that ship so we can loose the rear-facing tube on them. And then... Okay, so that dude is definitely behind us now.
Periscope
We can get
depth.
back to periscope depth. Spin this around. Get our rear tube up and ready to go.
Torpedo depth set to 2 meters.
Yeah, that depth adjustment was really useless. That's fine. Oh, I was like, why can't we see anything? Because, first off, we're zoomed in, and secondly, we are still 27 meters underwater. There's nothing for us to see. But as we quickly get up onto the surface... Aha! There we go. Alright, let's get a good solid
Tracking your
lock.
target. 2-5. Los.
We have a
And
task force
ho!
inside. Bearing 1-8.
That's gonna work. It is one hell of a turn for the torpedo to take. And, are you taking damage? Have you taken damage, I should say. You're not taking damage right now, or are the seas just rougher than I think they are for you? Oh, that's looking pretty decent.
Aircraft spotted.
Well, I
Bearing
said
3,
decent.
3, 2.
Oh no, that's definitely a torpedo. I fired. That's fine. We got the RAF buzzing us now, which is, as to be expected. This will take a while to get our torpedoes reloaded, so I'm thinking
Surface the boat.
it might be time to get up on the deck gun. Now I say that, and it looks like we're probably
Half speed ahead. Slow speed ahead.
going to be rammed here, so let's hope we can dodge that. And while we're nice and close, we should be able to punch some holes in this ship quite easily. So let's get over to the deck gun. How many shells we've got left, but it's probably not many. 80 high explosive shells will be just fine. We are way too close. So we will just start punching holes in the middle of their boat. Now we do also have that aircraft buzzing around, so maybe the deck gun isn't the greatest solution of all time. But it's fine because it sounds like they're just shooting their guns at us, which means they might even...
Underwater propulsion not functional. Pressure hull breached. Batteries damaged. Diesel
Sink
propulsion not
themselves.
functional. Compressor damaged.
in an amazing kamikaze attack. Was it a kamikaze attack? I think that plane is still out there.
Pressure hull repaired.
How bad? Well, our hull's fine. There is a lot of damage there. That's fine. I'm sure we'll recover. In the meantime, Dieter, man the flak gun, but unfortunately, because I don't have any way to tell the crew to fire at will, I'm going to have to hope that I can target the plane that's coming in. Maybe I can. Maybe it'll be all just fine. Can I mean, we got the two guys here. Thank you. Back over to you. Maybe give him a little bit of a boost. Maybe a little bit higher up, but look at the angle. We're gonna be getting high explosive shells falling on that deck in no time. It certainly does seem like our engines are off, right?
Half speed ahead.
No, maybe not.
Slow speed ahead.
The waves are
Torpedo
just
missed, sir.
too much. Yeah, I'm probably aware that most of our torpedoes missed today. Well, maybe not most, but some of them did. And that's okay. That made it through the waves. I'm impressed. I'm wondering, would it be a better idea at this moment in time to maybe focus on some other vessels? Because we do have some that are
ready.
Relatively close and perhaps providing a decent target profile. Or we'll just push it up ever so slightly and try and get it right there into the bridge. And there we go. That's what I like to see. Explosions. Explosions means the ship is going to sink soon. Got no real, like, proof to that, but it's a feeling. Come on.
All stop.
We can
Minimum speed ahead.
probably keep our engines still moving, Dieter. That might not be a bad idea. And that plane, it must have crashed. That must have been what caused most of the damage. It was I mean, obviously it was a freaking airplane flying into our submarine. That is going to cause damage. There is no question about that. I might be curious about the RAF tactics. Oh, you bastard. See? Poseidon, what have I done to you? Nothing. Maybe that's the problem. There are no sacrifices to Poseidon before we left Kiel or Wilhelmshaven or whatever port it was we left. We forgot to remember Poseidon. Alright, well, I'm thinking this guy has got to be closer to death than to life. The question is, will the roughness of the sea end him? Or are we going to have to continue to assist? And, you know, without our sacrifices to Poseidon, I'm guessing that we're going to have to probably continue to assist. Oh, that sound.
New waypoint. Course 2. Returning to course. New waypoint. Course 38.
Why does this reset? Like, I know it's a moot point. Oh, well, now we're putting shells into a ship that is sinking. I mean, that's just a waste. But yeah, why does the gun always reset? What bothers me? It's irksome. Anyway, we'll just continue to plug holes into these freighters. And this is going to be one hell of a successful patrol. I don't know if I'll be able to repeat patrol success like this ever again. I mean, 2 battleships and a convoy? That's insane. Now, of course, we're not going to sink the whole convoy here. We are by no means set up or prepared to do something like that. But we're going to put a fair dent in this guy, I'm sure. I mean, basically, we're just going to use up all the munitions we've got. Which, actually, I should check on, because we should have those torpedoes. Wow, we got... okay. We got 1 ready to go. My clothes. There's so many little things that happen with this game that I would just like to be like, why? Developers, why? Why did we make this choice? Oh, maybe get a bit more range on that. Well, that definitely impacted the ship. But I'm not really sure it impacted it high enough up. For my personal liking. And I also want to make sure I'm looking at the right ship. And indeed I is, which is good, because otherwise...
Compressor repaired.
Oh, good. That is good news, Dieter. Thank you. We've got another ship sinking there. That ship is definitely sinking. So, let's go. Come on. And find us another target. How about these 2 guys over here? Seems like a very good idea. They're probably, I mean, I don't know, that far out? Yeah, that seemed to work. Maybe a little bit more. It's definitely hitting. Hitting what? Who knows? Yes, that's all I care about, getting them flames going. There we go. Fire, smoke, consternation. No, that was perhaps poorly aimed. That wasn't, though. You see that explosion? Hope you did, because otherwise, what are you watching while this is on? That got swallowed by the sea. Poseidon. That's twice. Alright, well, I'm thinking it might be a good idea to just, like, really turn this puppy around. Oh, why? Why reset to the front of the ship and set my range to 20,000 leagues under the sea? This is ridiculous.
Torpedo missed, sir.
Yep, that's not a surprise. I'm actually impressed with the amount of ships we've sunk. Kinda lost track of this all. But taking a look at the map, we got a lot of dead ships out there. This is good news. Good news for us. Yeah, now we're running into issues with the design of the boat. Getting in the way of us having a good shot on this ship. Alright, well, can we... Never even considered that. I don't think I want to start now. Let's see. When you just take a blind shot like that and it hits, it's the magic of submarine captaining. Anyway, we're going to wait for the other ship to come around and get in our range, unleash the last little bit of high explosive ammunition we can into the hull, and then move on to the next target with our... oh, what's it called? The other kind, armor piercing. The other kind of shell. Come on! Get us turned around. Oh, well, I mean, this time we went back to the front, which, again, it's annoying, but at least we didn't change our range. So, but this leaves me asking more questions of, like, well, so, but what happens? What happens when you go to map view? This is what I don't understand. Why is it different? That even... Oh, well, maybe. We got the little report circles showing up in that mini-map. So, I mean, we're obviously making contact here. Which is impressive considering the sea. And this guy's got to be close to sinking. Yep. So now, we'll push it out just a little bit further. Where'd you go? There you are. Think you can hide from me? You can't hide from me. We'll go one more high explosive shot into you. And then, good news, buddy. It's just gonna be holes through the hull now. So we'll pull that down just a ever little bit. It's impossible for me to gauge where these shells are landing. Of course. I'm relying totally on the minimap and the little black circles that pop up. And it looks like we're just a little bit too short. So we'll add 100 meters, or 10 meters, or whatever That dial
Batteries
increase
now
adds.
operational.
Oh, good. Ladder batteries are operational. It's a good thing we're not underwater. That could have been disastrous. Well, I'm blaming that fall on the sea.
Electric
Right, 'cause-
engines repaired.
Yeah, we can definitely make that shot. It looks like... Is this ship down here going anywhere? It hasn't really moved. I feel. I could be entirely wrong on this. But I feel like it hasn't moved. Which means maybe it's disabled? Or we can just go and pop a torp in it and call it a day? That would be lovely. That would be a great way to finish off a convoy, killing a disabled ship. Just like, there we go. End of the line, buddy. You never had a chance anyway. Okay. Well, I'm hoping this guy dies sooner than later. And then it'll just be a matter. That was the sea. Just gonna blame every bad shot. Oh, look at that. That was definitely not the sea. That was all me. Rhymes. Yeah, I'd like this ship to go down soon, and I have a feeling it will. I mean, I could probably leave it and save some ammunition, and it'll die in a couple of moments, mere moments away from death, but, nah, this is a video game. You gotta shoot your target till it's dead.
Diesel engines repaired.
Oh, good. That should be everything. Recovered from the kamikaze Spitfire. I'm guessing it was the Spitfire. I don't know. I didn't even see it. I was too busy shooting at ships. Yes, come on. You're almost dead. Just go under. I'm curious. I'm really curious as to how many more ships are left out here. So we got 3 up front and 1 in the back. Oops. This thing is made of adamantium and inflated rubber. Why won't you go down? Like, I'm half tempted to go take a look, but then I realized then I'd have to come back here and readjust all the aiming and stuff. It's like, well, I don't necessarily know that I want to do that. I'm like, look at, is this even the ship I was shooting?
Electric engines repaired.
Well, I guess it's not as bad as I had imagined in my head. Oh, well, that was probably the ship I was shooting at. We shot it in twain. My word. Okay, well, if we take a look back at the map, we got those 3 guys up there, or we got this guy over here, and like I say, I think that guy over there is going to be the primo target. And then we can, after that, we can probably just head back to Wilhelmshaven and call it a day, because we've had quite a successful run of things. Oops. This is what I wanted to see right here. So, let's see. A large steamer, another large steamer. We had North Sands, 2 North Sands, another large steamer, a Steel Viking big passenger ship. That must have been the blacked out one. What else have we got? North Sands. I think that would probably be where it all started today. So, I mean, that's not bad. Let's radio in. And, can I have control of my head? No? Why on earth would that be? What the heck is going on?
Diesel engines repaired.
Oh, it's just... Okay. So that's got a very nice successful sinking going on. And this guy that's still alive, but on
Aircraft
fire.
spotted. Bearing 342.
Oh, fucking aircraft. I don't... Yeah, great. So, like, what's even the point of putting someone on the AA gun when they won't fire except at the aircraft you're specifically targeting? And what's the point of doing that when you can't even target an aircraft? This game, man. Everything about the air war in this game, whether it's modded or whether it's normal, is just shit. Alright, well, I want to finish this guy off, personally. Okay. Where are my binoculars at? There we go. Hey, yeah, there we go. Do your job. Do your effing job. Well, there's one down, and then we shot the other one. Alright, you can stop, please. Good God, ammunition is a thing. Ah, still, okay. One plane we shot down. I think. Which probably means I've got to target the other one now.
Pressure hull repaired!
Yeah, thanks, Dieter. Can we... Give me the Uzo. Which is dangerous to do when I know we're going to be getting strafed by an airplane.
Target marked!
Oh god. Get a tube loaded correctly. Speed up.
Torpedo depth.
A little short.
Set to 1 meters.
And...
Target marked! Tube 3. Ready.
Oh, what's going on? Break line
Firing
fire.
tube 1.
It's always something you probably want to hear your captain say. What's going on? I'm trying to get a target lock, but what's going on? So, yeah, hopefully that torpedo comes around. Sneaks past that annoying thing. Let's see. How good you are. You are firing. Okay. But you're firing 20 feet under this sucker. Oh, almost got you. We'll get you next time, you bastard. Anyway, how's that looking? It's not looking good.
Torpedo impact.
Oh, there we go. Torpedo impact. Ship is sunk. Alright, well, I say we leave those guys going, because they're already what? They're already 6 kilometers away. They've made their point. They're nice and safe. So we will get under, try and dodge this annoying, stupid airplane. It'll stick with us until 1962. And we'll just start. We'll head back to Wilhelmshaven because it's pretty much all we can do right now.
New waypoint. Course.
And I don't want this save getting
328. New waypoint.
any
Course
bigger than it needs to.
332. New waypoint. Course 335.
Like so. That shouldn't cause a problem up there. Nope. And
New waypoint. Course 339.
cautiously.
New waypoint. Course 3.
And that should be it. Alright guys, well I will see you when something exciting happens or we get back to Wilhelmshaven. See you in a bit. Sometimes. Who parks their effing ship right in the middle of the goddamn Kiel Harbor, or Wilhelmshaven Harbor? Move your ship in a smarter location, sir.
Sighted. Bearing 7.
What damage did that do? Not that it really matters. We're at port, so we're fine. We're a little off course though, wouldn't you say, Dieter? Or am I just...
Ship sighted. Bearing
Am I confused?
350.
I think I might be confused. Yeah, we're not off course. We're doing fine. Alright, well, yes, I didn't necessarily want to just cut to Kiel, but
Ship sighted.
for no
Bearing
reason, I mean.
21.
But I felt like a little contact with this stupid fishing boat might not be a bad idea. Anyway, I gotta save and reload so I can rebase. So I will see you guys in the actual base. See you in a bit. Alright, we are back in port. Let's go see if we've got any upgrades to the old ship we can do. I have a feeling we might be able to get a paint job now.
Hakaloi.
What's up, Mr. Manhattan Dude? We need some upgrades.
Sure. What do you want?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of renown. 7,000 renown already? That is insane. We got nothing there to spend it on.
Sure thing. What do you
We'll go
have
ahead
in
and just
mind?
get all these steam torpedoes. Yay. Sensors,
Sure.
that's
What
good.
do you want? Sure.
We got
What do you
nothing
want?
else to worry about. So let's get some camouflage going. We got the Grey Wolf. We got the emblem up. So let's get ourselves some irregular shapes. 5,550 renown. That is
Yes, Captain.
great.
You won't
Excellent.
recognize you, girl, when I'm through with
Well,
her.
what are my orders?
Come in,
You're
Captain.
gonna... There we go. Okay. Thank you. Let's check out the missions. That should be completed. So, I guess we'll go with that one way out there, Northwestern Approaches. It's the only one we haven't done anything in and around, so we will request that. And let's get up to sea, because there's one more thing I want to do today. So I'll see you guys on the other side of the load screen. See you in a bit. Alright, so we're out of port, and what I wanted to do was the crew promotions. We have 28 points to spend. That's insane. Okay, let's get to it. Have we got the pop-up tooltips? Excellent. Okay, so first things first. Let's go to the
Smoke
torpedo
on the
man.
horizon.
I can
Bearing
show you guys
3,
what
4,
preheating the
3.
torpedo does, or the quote-unquote torpedo microwave. By preheating the torpedo systems just before firing, the torpedo damage and speed will be increased. We've also got the overcharge ability. We've got Warheads Specialist for a longer range and higher damage. We've got reducing the chance of firing a dud, and torpedo loading time. Now, apparently, I noticed in a comment that this ability here screws around with the auto-targeting because of range and apparently of speed too, so hopefully that doesn't do too much damage. What is this? Overcharging, which reduced accuracy, increased damage. Alright, well that's fine. What we'll do is we'll go for some torpedo loading drills. We'll do 2 banks of those. Thank you. We'll go to our sound guy and get another level in there. We'll go to our radio guy and get another level in there. We might as well invest in some of this as well, just so we know we got it for the future. Might as well get some gunning drills, although I don't really use max. It's mainly me doing all the shooting, which is just fine. We'll get a row in there. The cook will get some passive abilities going for him as well. Our motor officer, might as well get some faster recharge, and then we can just get a whole bank of everything. So we've got engine tuning, which increases max speed, battery recharge up, and sound coding. All of those are good things. We'll get our navigator going. We'll get some diving drills. What's this? Oh, crush depth. Oh, okay. So diving drills, that'll get us down faster. And that will be quicker maneuvering. That's everybody's
Ship-sighted,
trained
bearing
up
2,
just a
9,
little
8.
bit. What would be good to spend the rest of the points on? Probably another set of those for increased maneuverability, etc. We'll get some more of those in, and then we got one more point left to spend. Why not? Why? You know what? You know who needs it? Olaf. He needs it. There we go. All right. So now we've got a fairly well-trained crew. That's incredible. Considering it's October of
Submarine
1939.
sighted. It's one of ours. Bearing 278.
It won't be long before we've got ourselves a good ship and a good... Well, we've already got a good ship and a good crew. We'll have even better ships and even better crews. Anyway, I think this is going to be as good a spot as any to leave the episode for today. Kind of a shorter one today, but I think we got a lot accomplished. And next time, obviously, we're out to do some proper ship hunting and sinking over by England. Sorry, Britain. So that'll be fun. What do we want? We want that. Save that. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's video. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. We got to complete on breaking the fortress. So far, it's just the Baltic operations we failed, so I'm thinking that might have something to do with things going on. We're officially an ace. We got 17 merchant ships sunk, 6 warships, for a total tonnage of 153,573 tons, which is incredible this early in the war. We could retire now, I think. I think we could safely make a case for the crew of the Grey Wolf. Oh, look, we got the irregular shapes painted on. Yippee! Definitely make a case for us deserving to live out the rest of the war in comfort behind a desk. That's not our style. We are going to keep taking the fight to the British. So, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.